I have to say goodnight to you because I know most of you are going to sleep or asleep. It's very hot here at the moment. Oh, I love mineral water. There's something about the bubbles and the salt. I went looking at properties today in South Australia, and that was an experience. I went to country towns and they were just beautiful. You know those little kitschy, cute country towns where they have a grocer with like 2 bananas and maybe a pear, and then they may have a petrol station if you're really lucky, and a pub, the Aussie pub, and everyone's sitting outside on the bench looking like they are so bored, looking really grumpy, and yet being so friendly because they always say hello. And I walked into a town in South Australia. Hey, lovely to speak to you, Mikhail. Hello, ABC. So I walked into a town in South Australia called Springton, and it was just like out of the movies. There's parts of Australia that just look like they belong on the set of Mad Max. And as I drove towards Springton, there was these massive mother of a rock. They were massive monster rocks. Shannon, hello. Very excited to see you all. It's very hot. And I'm looking to move to a place with Adrian and deciding where I want to live because I had my dream home in Richmond. Marshall. I had my dream house in Richmond in Victoria and I loved it and I wanted to stay there for 2,000 years and it was awesome and I was so proud of living there. Just loved it. Wanted to get to know all the neighbours and be their best friend, and then something happened and as you know I left Victoria and been travelling around trying to... Hey Corey, nice to speak to you. I thought before you all go to sleep I might say hello and talk to you about my what I did today. I travelled around Springton looking at properties to see what I would get with Adrian. In Australia, you can't really get any sort of property, especially in Victoria, under $1 million. You probably can in Queensland, but not in Victoria. So I'm working out where I feel is home or could be home. And, you know, I love my garden. I love my Virginia plants. I love my, hey William, I love my basil plants, my chili plants, my Virginia plants. And I want a place that I will be living in for 3,000 years. I know life doesn't work like that. I get it. But the human part of me, the ego, wants a home. So trying to decide, I'm feeling something in the country. This house, Shannon, is Adrian's house where he was with his girlfriend for 30 years. So he lived here with his girlfriend and that's over. I would like to live in a place that we started together. I'm very grateful for this house. And as you know, I've got a basil plant here, a Virginia plant and a chili plant, as I planted everywhere I live. I'd ideally like to have a place where we're starting anew, Shannon. But I also feel it's important to be grateful for what we have. And this is a creaky house, but it's a cool house. And I like creaky. I like wind. I like birds. I like cold. I like hot. I like open fires. Good night, Tanner. Thank you for listening. I did a body scan today, Tanner. I'm still editing it, and it can take anywhere from 10, maybe 20 hours on the outside to edit. So thank you, Tanner, for listening. Thank you for commenting. All your comments help me. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us at the chat. Feel free to go and get yourselves a drink, guys, coffee, tea. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, a fresh start, Shannon, I think is great, but at the same time, just the fact we're alive is to be appreciated. So I walk the balance between thinking, I'm so lucky to be here, to I want my own house. But I did have this amazing place in Richmond, Victoria, and it was so exciting to buy it. I remember when I bought it, I just thought, oh my giddy aunt, this is amazing. I have this amazing house. And then things went terribly wrong. Hey, Shannon, terribly wrong, like so terribly wrong. I was like, what? What? Such is life. You can put a whole lot of effort into something and life goes sideways. Cedar V2000. Oh, thank you. So, okay, we've got a couple of people that like the body scan videos. I'm a big believer in body scan videos. I think if you relax your body, you can really listen to it. Yes, I'm Australian. Tanner, it's 3:45 p.m. So it's the afternoon. And I know in America, it's the evening to late evening. So I thought it's a great time for us to have a drink, catch up. I'm drinking mineral water. I do drink wine, but it's too early to drink wine. So I'm drinking mineral water. I love the texture of water or drink pouring, and I love to have a nice glass. Those of you who have known me for a long time know that I'm into ASMR, so this is a very pleasurable experience. 10:15 Mountain Time, Shannon. You're still up, Shannon? Anyway, I went to see 2 properties today. Good evening, John. Who do I like to... my friend is Lena. If you look up Lena Grace, she's Australian from Queensland. I really like her. I like a lot, so if I miss someone's name, I don't mean to. I really like Christian of Meditation Vacation. I really like Michelle's Sanctuary, also friends of mine. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, it's Saturday here. 6 a.m. Isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry you can't sleep. Grab your breakfast and come and sit down. We'll just have a chat about life. I was saying I looked at 2 properties today, looking at what to do. In South Australia, they sell generally before they go online because South Australia has become popular. Immigration's going up in Australia, which is great to give people opportunity to live here. Name a car. Goodness me. Kevin. I mean, that's an obvious name for a car. Why would you go past Kevin? If you see a Lamborghini or a 911 Porsche, you just go, oh my goodness, that's so Kevin. Joe, hello. Yay, Sierra, welcome. Grab a drink, come and sit down. Join us, relax, sit on the couch, chill out. Isn't it interesting when you have all these terms now? Chill out, relax, don't stress. And it almost makes us the opposite. It's like, oh, I am relaxed. We have this pop cultural language that, oh, love LS. Nice to see you. And thank you for your comments as well. Recently, I was looking at your comments. I feel like I know you now. Yeah, thanks for joining. Feel free to get A warm drink, a cold drink, a fizzy drink, an alcoholic drink if that's okay with you and you're allowed and you're of age and you can manage alcohol. This is water. As I showed you before, my favourite. Okay, Tana, it was lovely to have you join. Yes, so I've done a body scan and injected some compassion work into it. As I was saying before, Tana, I strongly believe, where's that book? There's a book. I just want to show you this book. This book is a fantastic book. Can you see it looks backwards? Fantastic book. It talks about how the body keeps score of our trauma, and by releasing the body, and you know, it's a process, we can manage trauma. And I really believe our body holds the answers. Our body is the voice of our subconscious. So I think the journey to peace and self-awareness is body scans. Oh, you've read it! Love me some Van der Kolk. I love that. Is wine my drink of choice? No. No, love LS. Mineral water, Pepsi Max, water, love coffee, and I do have a wine at night. I love peppermint tea. Sierra. It's very warm outside. And I've just eaten a packet of wasabi seaweed chips because I love seaweed. Hello. Grab a chair, sit down. Now imagine, sit down or lie down comfortably. Imagine that we're all in a big recreation room right now. And there is a fire, an open fire in the corner. There is platters and hot and cold drinks. Just take a seat. Seltzer water, lovely. I did a short this morning about forgiveness and the process of forgiveness. You may want to check it out. I think it's really interesting how sometimes we think forgiveness is accepting the other person's behavior, the person who's let us down, or seeing what they've done as okay. And I think we can still reject someone's behavior and forgive them. And when we forgive them, it gives us the freedom to be authentic, find ourselves, and to be free of the confinement of pain, a process, of course. Don't forget, I'm starting my second round of Awaken Compassion meditation course through Patreon. It would be so exciting to have you join us. So exciting. How have I been? Ciara, I am always so many things. I experience joy and I feel so fortunate for the joy, and I experience sadness. I know, Stephanie. I'm on fire. Oh, really? LUV, love LS. And who do I remind you of? Grover of Sesame Street. No. I love the little smiley emojis you do down there, guys. You remind me of, who do I remind you of? Stephanie. Hello, Auntie Travels. Oh, isn't that lovely? What a nice thing for you to let me know, Auntie Travels. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I've already named a car, and I would only ever name a car Kevin. I mean, how could you possibly consider naming a car anything except Kevin? Oh, you're so lovely, Stephanie. That was out of the box. Thank you. Bye, Stephanie. Bye. Have a good sleep. Or are you waking up? Have a good wake up or fall asleep. This is water. Meredith Baxter. No. Where is she from? Anyway, thank you. I know it's a compliment, even though I don't know her. And I'm grateful and thank you. No. It's water. Water. I knew I shouldn't have had this wine glass. I just like the feeling of a wine glass. I'm great, Star-Lord 2000. That is such a Star Wars account name, isn't it? That's funny. Yeah. I do have a wine, Stephanie. A whinge and a wine, but not at 3:54 in the afternoon. I mean, I would if I had a girlfriend over. Oh, Marvel. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I got it wrong. Not Star Wars, Marvel. Stephanie, you sound like my type. Let's drink wine out of plastic cups while we lie in the grass and look at the sky and make jokes about anything. You're so lovely. Oh, I should know her, but I can't remember. Thank you. You are so nice. This is a nicer chat today. Tonight, it's very exciting. Thank you, Samantha. It's very exciting tonight. Tonight, Saturday night. Oh, okay. Which one was she? Was she the one with dark hair? Yes, that's water. You're all asking this. Why are you worried that I have problems with alcohol? This is so water. I just love the special glass. I always drink water in a wine glass because it's just, it's fancy. I feel fancy. Oh, blonde hair. Oh, the mother. Yeah, that's good that you don't know many wine colours. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for joining us in our little... What we're doing, Jason, is we're visualising we're in a big recreation room and we're all lying around on cushions and bean bags and we've all got a drink of choice, and there's a fire in the corner and books all over the table and everyone's lying around like broccoli and zucchinis, vegging out. Thank you, Samantha. Anyway, I was about to tell you something really important. Tonight is Saturday night, and tonight is the one night of the week I have fish and chips, and I have 3 potato cakes and 1 fried Mars bar, and it's so exciting. I can't wait. Hello, Randy. Nice to speak to you. So I put down my water. It is 3:57 p.m. in Adelaide, South Australia. Hello, Psyche? Psyche? Okay, from Psyche from Cali. Thank you, Luke the Duke. That's pretty cool account name, Luke the Duke. Randy. Oh, time for bed, Shannon. Make sure you brush your teeth and make yourself all comfortable. Let go of the day. It doesn't matter anymore. And sleep well, Shannon. It was lovely to touch base with you. New Zealand, Samantha. Not too far away. So, is it Kiki? Cece? Cece? Hello? You can hear the washing machine in the background because I've just put the washing on. Thank you. Isn't it funny? We think that when people get older, they kind of just rot. And I remember when I was younger, I used to think that old people were old. And you know the funny thing about being older, you're just a child in older skin. There's no difference. It's like you walk around and people say, oh, you're older, or you look good for your age, or whatever, or you don't look good for your age. And I think, but I'm 12. As in, inside my head, I feel like a child. But my skin is saying, oh, no, you're not. Or I walk past a shop and look at it and think, oh, who's that? It's, yes, you should go to sleep. Love, LS. Off you go. Go to sleep. We can talk another time. Prioritize sleep. Ah, go Bills. I don't know who the Bills are. Connor, I don't think I could. I am always going to feel like a child. But I don't look like one. Hey, Justice Taylor. Ah. Wow, welcome to all of you. Now, isn't this amazing? We're in a virtual recreation room lying about like vegetables from around the world. I think we should all refuse to grow up, Jason. I think we should all stay childlike. Not childish, childlike. It's 4 p.m. now. Hey, guys. 4 p.m. and tonight is fish and chip night. And I cannot wait to have a fried Mars bar. Do you understand what a fried Mars bar is? Oh, Samantha. Thank you. I love you. I don't know what StreamYard is. I am so not techie. Oh, Cindy, you're so lovely. I am not techie. I need to be more techie because I create content. Oh, I don't say my age anymore. I'm 154. I have 4 kids. Pizza night. What sort of pizza did you have, Sierra? Did you have vegetarian, capricosa? Oh, no. It's very flattering, Cece. Very flattering. Goodness gracious. I do not see that as offensive at all. Polar opposite. Thank you. Thank you. Squidward. Now, he's my favourite. Squidward, we should have a church, and Squidward can lead the church. I love Squidward. Oh my goodness. If these comments could kill, I would be dead, dead, dead. No, it doesn't bother me. Pineapple and pizza? Oh, yes. Meatball subs? Guys, you're making me really hungry here. Hey, thank you. Meepo YT, thank you. Hello, Danny. Hello, Silent Heart. Welcome. Pull up a chair. Go and get yourself a glass of something. Preacher Squidward. Okay, from I crown myself Preacher Squidward. I can't say that. I crown myself Preacher Squidward. Try saying that 10 times. I encourage you, say 10 times, I am Preacher Squidward. Pineapple and pizza is banned, is it, Gary? Not in my lifetime. Guys, if somebody in the chat says something negative, I challenge you to see it as an opportunity. So when you see something inherently unkind, go, goody, This is my opportunity to grow as a person. I choose to look down on the comment and feel for the other person, but maintain my own boundaries. Use these labels and opinions as opportunities. And when one comes up, you probably have on average 3 a day at least. Yum, I love a steak. Oh, asparagus, give it to me now. On average, when you leave the house each morning, there is going to be 3 people that are going to be unkind. So you can say, oh, great, that's the first one. I've only got 2 more now. Or there's my opportunity to grow. Or this person is having a hard time. Or this person hasn't been loved by their primary caregivers. So see negative opinion, naysaying, labels as your opportunity to thrive, to succeed. And what did Michael Jordan say? He's failed how many times? Hundreds of times. I can't remember, failed so many times. I'm Australian. We will never do well in life if we fear the opinion of others. Anybody that is relatively big on YouTube, and I'm certainly not big. I've got, 49 million views, so it's pretty small. The only opportunity is to, thank you so much, subatomic nonsense. Subatomic nonsense. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'd like you to adjust the way you see negative comments. When you hear it, identify it and see yourself as separate to the comment. The comment has nothing to do with you. If someone wants to describe some part of you that is not socially acceptable, perhaps, you're carrying some weight, perhaps there's something you feel embarrassed about physically, if they point that out to you, it's like they're pointing a finger towards themselves saying, I'm struggling in life. I'm not okay. So why would we take that to heart? Oh, cranberry juice. I love cranberry juice. I love cranberry juice. Thank you. 205 says, thank you, Jason. Yes, it's okay for an old lady, isn't it? My channel, Cameron, how to reduce anxiety, how to sleep, how to feel good, how to feel peace, how to eat fish and chips, how to name cars called Kevin. Mia, it's a practice. I'm up here right now online saying, don't listen to the naysayers. There's times I do. I've been seriously on YouTube for, I don't know, 9 years, something like that. And I get terrible negative comments. And some of them are from people that know me, as in I know them. The people that know you seem to be the most likely to pull you down because they think, what are you doing? You think you can get popular on YouTube? That's ridiculous. And so it's people close to you that often pull you down the most. Hey guys, notice what you comment, because what you comment is what is in your mind, and your comments dirty or clean your mind. Now your comments lay the space for success or procrastination. We only have a finite number of moments in each day. Maximize them with cleansing, wholesome thoughts. Yeah, you go. Drink another glass of my water. Did you run into a philosopher? I don't know. Aren't we all philosophers? Who is not a philosopher? Let's ask yourself that. I don't know what the Super Bowl is. I'm Australian. I don't know what it is. Thank you, Caroline. I tell myself it's okay. I share that with you. I share that with others. I've never eaten mac and cheese. It looks good. That's good, Samantha. The one, yes, I get so many comments, Caroline, about that. Hey, Lee. Ice cream weed. Weed turn. I thought your profile name was ice cream weed. Weed turns you into a philosopher. That's funny. Weed turns me into a gardener. Thank you, Cece. Cindy, I'm looking for a dog. I'd like to buy a Great Dane, but it's a big decision. As I keep saying verbatim, I went through something pretty terrible 2 years ago, so I'm recovering, getting over it, healing. Thank you, guys. Caroline, it's water. It would quite happily be wine in about 2 hours, but it's mineral water. Yeah. But I'm not adverse to having a glass of wine. I don't know if I do a live while I'm having a glass of wine, though. Yeah, having good, are you saying, Sunny, having good thoughts? I think we all have negative thoughts at times. Thank you, Caroline. And I think that we just focus on training our mind to be positive. Yeah, carbonated. Jason, I like it carbonated. Thank you. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for that. Thanks, Caroline. I'm drinking water. So this is obviously a very exciting topic for you. What is she drinking? This is the question I'm going to ask her. Cece, you are beautiful. Thank you. Isn't it interesting, some of your comments? Some of your comments, few, but some of them are attempting to deliberately make a comment with a desire to hurt. Now, I wonder what's going on in your mind that you would want to do that. It's interesting. I mean, you've got a life, you've got a certain number of moments today, and they're precious, and you're deliberately using them in order to want to hurt. I'm really sorry for what you've gone through. I really am. And you can do better. There's so much out there. And insults are an absolute gift. They're an absolute prize, believe me. The more we can manage insults, the more successful we can be. The more we give insults, the more we destroy our own path, our own journey of success. Wow, you are writing so fast. Thanks, Cindy. I'm struggling in South Australia because the water's so hard, so my hair's really flat at the moment. Yes, I've had a lot of trouble sleeping in the last 2 years after the event that occurred. I'm doing better now with Adrian. Jerome, are you telling me how to be? I will be me. If I feel philosophical, I will be. If I feel sad, I will be. If I feel joyful, I will be. But thank you for being here, Jerome. Water. This is water. Slay. Guys, I think a lot of you need to be going to sleep now. Hey, lay. Water. Well, I think I should go and get ready for dinner. It's okay. You're okay. You are okay. You are commenting so fast now. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. When you can't sleep, start declutter, start focusing on the moment. Whatever you are doing, only focus on that. Turn all screens off, all screens, focus on what you're doing, whether you're drinking, having a shower, the texture of your clothes, and progressive muscular meditation that's simple. Oh, Himothy, 64. I'm so sorry. I don't use Twitch. Hey, Cindy. Oh, I do not know, Astrid, how to put it in slow mode. But then if I put it in slow mode, aren't I going to miss out on some comments? Aaron, yes, if your comment is appropriate for children. Because there are children here. Oh, good on you, Cece. Congratulations. That's great. Movement is awesome. Oh, and Royd, which part of Adelaide? I'm in Manapara. Advice for better sleep. Write down your issues, then tear them up. Put on comfortable pajamas, slippers. Read. Reading relaxes the mind. No screens. Consider what you're doing. Notice the breath and a progressive muscular relaxation. Thank you, Corey. No, I'm not married. Thank you, DOA. Is that dead on arrival? That's an interesting, or is that my mind thinking dead on arrival? Oh, Cece, I'd need to talk to you directly. I would need to hear the whole story. Advice is a very precious thing to do, and we need to take it really seriously and support somebody, support them to make their own decisions carefully without using our own values. You know, I do online counselling. That is hilarious, Aaron. That is hilarious. Well, I would have eaten that bun. Oh, that's so funny. Guys, I think I'm going to go and get ready for dinner. It's going to be an amazing dinner. Potato cakes. Thank you, Cindy. Before I leave, there's probably one in every 20 comment that's not so productive or caring or kind. Remember this moment, guys. When you leave this chat, remember, one, that there's about 3 unkind events each day. So be resilient. You can do it. Instead of being involved in the moment, say to yourself, that's not a nice thing to say. I'm going to not worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. We define ourselves by the space in our mind. If we waste moments of life thinking about unkind comments, we waste moments of life. Our success is determined by our ability to rise above the negative minds of others. Thank you. I'm going to go and see. Look forward to, yeah, suited lies, awesome. Well, if there's a spider on the wall behind me, I'm just going to eat it. Okay, DOA. Yeah. Good point, Spencer. I agree with you. Don't be here if you're going to say a mean thing. But in life, you could say, don't be in my community, don't be in my house, don't be in my workplace if you're going to be mean. And we can't stop somebody. But what we can do is decide to have a mindful force field and let it bounce off. To let an unkind comment bounce off, we need to look down upon it and see that people who make unkind comments feel insecure, unsure of themselves, and have learnt that behaviour, so they're not happy. When we realise it comes from their lack of happiness, it is easier to have perspective with it. Also, on top of that, the more popular you are, the more faces you are in front of, the more animosity you receive. What's that famous actress? Julia with the beautiful big smile. What's her name? Julia, about my age. She was in Pretty Woman. What's her name? Julia. Come on, guys, help me out. Pretty Woman. Julia. What's her surname? Julia Roberts. Bingo. Thank you. Okay. I was listening to an article, interview with Julia Roberts. I think it was a podcast the other day. And she just posted, maybe it's Instagram or somewhere, a photo of her with her niece at the table, and they're playing cards or anything. Or something. It was a beautiful family moment. And she had sunglasses on. And Julia Roberts is getting older now. I think she's stunning. Skin changes when you get older. It just, gravity. So, and there's, we're alive. So, lucky me, I have wrinkles. But Julia received so much hate for this photo where she's got big glasses on, she's got this massive beaming smile, and she's enjoying her niece's company. And she's so proud of that moment of joy. She shared it and got not only lots of comments that were negative, but in the comments they disagreed with each other, and there's all this arguing with it. That's the other thing. If we get pulled in to negativity and we argue back, it's like the spreading of this gooey energy. But I thought it was so interesting listening to Julia Roberts and how she was hurt. And I thought, it's so amazing. We need to really take stock of our mind, what we feel and what we take on. And if you've got a goal to be successful in sport or YouTube or whatever else, you're going to get more and more negativity. It has to bounce. Not a point of you going, oh, I'm okay. It has to bounce. Stephanie, are we talking about me being with a partner or me pretending to be someone else? No, there's so much I can say about bullying. Oh, lovely. Yes, Stephanie, I love that. Bounce. Bounce. Such a great word to bounce. Yeah. Cindy, why do you feel like a troll? Loving yourself is a process. We get up each day in each new moment and we relearn how to love ourselves. I'm going to go, guys. I've been here for so long. Thanks for sitting down in my recreation room in front of my fire, reading my books and drinking drinks. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Now remember, look after yourself. Anyone who bullies you, stay safe, but remember their behaviour is about themselves. The more you want to succeed, the more experiences like this you'll get. What was Stephanie saying? Bounce. Bounce. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm just so into these comments. I find it fascinating. I'm going to go. I'll speak to you again really soon. Now, be safe. Take care of yourself. Don't let anyone worry you. You're okay. You're all okay. One step at a time. Move gently, gently, softly, softly. I have a master's in counselling, honours in anthropology. Oh, thank you. Mwah. See you later, guys. That spider in the wall. There is always a spider on the wall behind you. Always. Okay, guys. Bye, Stephanie. Be safe, Stephanie.